Namaskaram to one and all. My name is Arun Kumar, and I welcome you to another video on creating health and habit. From the thumbnail, it's a very big question: self-realization. Self-realization. Self-realization is something um, which is not yet in my experience, but definitely I have, because I am on this path, right? So we can speak something about it, right? So that we can become a better version of the self as we go forward, right? Right. So some knowledge from me and some knowledge from people who have maybe who have attained it, right? So see, self-realization is one thing. Like self-realization is something which is according to the definition, you know everything about everything. Okay, so something like that. That means you know about yourself, your existence, right? Like some of the fundamental questions like who am I, or where am I going to go, or where I come from, what is the nature of this existence of this entire universe, right? What is this life? So some fundamental questions which is quite unanswerable, right? Which is not yet in our experience, right? Which we cannot simply get it, right? So it's not like something physical and which can be experienced, right? So as at least till now, right? So where the science is unable to break, so it has its own boundaries to break that, right? So it has its own limits. Then the science doesn't work beyond that limit point, right? So these are the fundamental questions basically. So if one who has experienced it, it's like um, I believe that nobody can explain what actually is self-realization. It's just like, if you are given a mango, and since if the mango is not being eaten by the human mankind, right, till that date. Now if you are suddenly given a mango, and then if you are asked to explain what it feels like to, I mean, if you're trying to explain uh, uh, the feeling of the mango, the sweetness of the mango, the fragrance of when you chew, how it blasts inside your mouth. Now if you are asked to explain that, how it is possible? I believe that it is not possible to explain the sweetness of mango, the the feeling that you get when you eat that mango, right? So just the same way, if the mango cannot be explained, how can we explain something big like self-realization or attaining samadhi, or maybe uh, you know um, into a trance state where how it's quite impossible. But according to the definition of some of the yoga textbook, wherein it is given that when it is said that in the state of samadhi, generally when we go into the state of samadhi, the knowledge of the self or the self realization is attained. That also means that until the end, until one is in state of meditation, there is a continuing effort to purify the impure element inside and to exhaust one's karma. So in the course of this effort, when a state is achieved where all possible karma has been exhausted and nothing else remains, then self-realization is attained. So that's the basic, um, or we can say the definition of or the working principle of samadhi or the self-realization. So you understood, right? Like, so it is all in the meditative state. The more you stay in a meditative state, the better there is a possibility of understanding what's actually happening. See, if you are seeing till now, see that uh, there are so many things in our life which is happening, right? Just see if a piece of banana is being eaten, and then it is transforming into a beautiful human being like you and I, right? So it's all magical. Everywhere there is a magic happening, right? Trees bearing the fruits, right? If you just see that, if that is a very natural phenomena, if you think that it's a very natural phenomena kind of, but if you actually at look at it, then it is purely a magical thing which is happening out there, right? So we just take it for granted. I mean, I feel very much overwhelmed when I look at such kind of things happening, right? But still we miss it, right? We still take it for granted. I mean, that is how it is. So why do we actually come to that conclusion, right? So there is a lot of magic happening in and around. So what I mean to say is that do not um, do not believe it, right? Do not believe it, and at the same time do not disbelieve also, right? Try to open up yourself so that there are so many possibilities happening in front of us, right? So that we don't miss those possibilities, right? So having said that, we will continue with our practice, please. As in Kapalabhati, please continue as in Kapalabhati with our stomach. Keep meditating, please, in your own rhythm with your breath, as in Kapalabhati. We relax after completing the round. Relax after that, please. Stay. As in Bhastrika Pranayama. Now together we make a fist of our hand, spine comfortably straight, with one normal long and deep breath in. Breathe out. In Bhastrika we raise both the hands up. Breathing out, we lower it down. Breath in. Breathing out. Breath in, we raise both the hands up. Breathing out, we lower it down. Breath in. Make sure that as we breathe in, we fill up our lungs properly. Breathing out, open up your windows, open up your door. See that if fresh air can come inside. With long and deep breath in. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out, accepting each and every breath with grace. With all the incoming breath, we energize our body. And as we breathe out, totally, we bring a complete relaxation as we breathe out. Or as we breathe in, we fill up ourselves with all kind of positivity. As we breathe out, throwing out all the negativity, whatever we think of as negative. Breathing in, all that thought, tension, worry about past and about the future, bring it in and then throw it outside, please. Fill up yourself with all kind of positivity with as we breathe in. As we breathe out, pushing out all the negativity. Breathing in, breathing out, breath in, breathing out, breath in, breathing out, breath in, breathing out with 5, breathing out 4, 3, 2, 1, and be relaxed after completing the round. Eyes remains closed. Being with yourself, we stay. being with yourself. Be still. Slowly become aware of your body and your surroundings and within yourself with all the blessings of our elders and teachers. Take your time in opening your eyes, please. Wish you a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next class. Namaste.